It was about winning. They both wanted to win the Ultimate Fighter so bad.
Yeah.
It's the Kia. It's the win. It's the contract you get. The whole thing.
But I think at that point, you even forget all of that. When you're in there, you probably just, there's a primal thing where like, I'm not backing down.
They're both bad dudes. They were both real fighters at the end of the day. That's why the fight was so great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And just throw it all the caution to the wind and just fight.
Yep.
Those are some of the greatest moments in the UFC too, when the technique is not kind of falls apart and you're just like,
well,
fuck
it's
it.
because you're in those deep rounds. You've been through a war. Now it's all about heart and dog. Who can dig deeper and who's got it and who wants it. I mean, we all know when that moment happens in a fight, when you see that both of these guys are fucking exhausted. And for people that are watching this, people that don't know everybody thinks they know a lot about fighting. 99.9% of the people out there don't know fucking jack shit about fighting or what it takes to do what these people do. But when you get into those later rounds and fatigue sets in, and then fatigue makes you start to fucking doubt yourself, and then you start to wonder, can I even make it through the rest of this round? And then you start to think, am I going to fucking die right now? Mm-hmm. And these kids dig fucking deep, and they just, like you said, all the other shit flies out the window, and now they're just on fucking autopilot to fight and win. Those are definitely the best fights you'll ever see in any combat sport.
I mean, that saying is true. Like, the exhaustion makes cowards of us all. I mean, there's something about, because I've competed a lot in jiu-jitsu, so there's the violence of being hit too, but even just exhaustion,
yep,
it makes you question everything.
So true.
It just takes you to some weird place where your brain starts to think you're going to die for sure. Your brain starts to think like, why am I doing this? All these excuses, all this, and then
I love that shit.
The truly heroic action is to say fuck it in that moment 100%. And just to get in there.
When you think about these fights that you see in the UFC every fucking Saturday, when these men and women get to this point where they've been in a dogfight, yet they keep fucking going and you keep trying to win. You can't imagine what's going on inside their heads, you know, self-doubt and all these other things that come into play when exhaustion sets in, and they fucking power through it.
Yeah, those moments, sometimes they don't have a glorious knockout at the end, but your decision in the third round or the fifth round to still keep pushing forward, not running,
100%.
That doesn't matter what happened. That is a person winning a battle over themselves.
So true. It's so true. And it happens every fucking weekend. It's so impressive. I say it all the time. The people that are involved in this sport are this much of the population. The people that make it to the top 5 are incredibly unique, special human beings, man. It's fucking awesome.